Thank you very much. I am coming to you live from Koboko District, and where I'm currently standing, we are just some 200 to 300 meters away from the neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo, and I'm coming to you live from Mundugoro Primary School located in Koboko District. And the conversation this afternoon is one to understand following the confirmation of Ebola outbreak in the neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo, having its spillover effect to Uganda and also South Sudan. What is the fate of the learners, since education is one of the services that doesn't have boundary? Now, in this particular school, according to the administration, this school has a total enrollment of over 1,000 learners. However, so far this is the second week. A number of learners have not reported. Only about 800 learners have reported, meaning that over 200 learners are still not in school, or they have not yet reported back to school ever since the beginning of the second term. Now, the argument by the administration here is that ever since the confirmation of outbreak of Ebola in the Democratic Republic of Congo, a number of parents have gotten scared to send their learners back to school, aware that majority of their learners who actually study in this school come from the Democratic Republic of Congo. So a number of parents have not yet sent their learners to school. Actually, when you go to the classes, for example, P6, when I entered P6 this afternoon, out of a total of over 56 learners in P6, only 26 had reported by today, which is Tuesday. That means that over 30 learners are not attending to lessons so far as the second week of this particular term goes on. And when I also arrived here, yes, here there's mandatory hand washing when you arrive here. Any visitor who arrives here, there's mandatory hand washing. And also the administration here says that they normally take the temperatures of these learners. However, one of the challenges that the school administration is currently expressing is that when you look at the enrollment of the learners here, they have over 1,000 learners in this school. And when you look at the temperature gun, they only have one temperature gun. That means that monitoring these learners using this one temperature gun is very difficult. If you are to monitor their temperatures or do screenings in the morning, the time consumed will be so much. So one of the advocates that they're having here is that they are requesting the Ministry of Education together with the District Education Department to look into the issues of the border districts, especially by availing more temperature guns. You talk about sanitizers, you talk about liquid soap, amongst others. Also, one of the issues that the school administration of this particular school was able to bring before the attention of NTV is that out of the learners who come here, at least per day, they normally get more than 200 learners who come from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And this means that they are exposed to the risks of this infection if they don't take all the precautionary measures required, for example, ensuring that the temperatures of these learners are checked each and every time, and also ensuring that they wash their hands and observe issues of social distancing. However, on the aspect of social distances, when I actually sampled some of the schools within Koboko, a number of schools are facing challenges because of the big enrollments in these schools. For example, when I went to that is DR Congo Primary School located in Koboko Municipality, you find that in primary 6 alone, they have over 400 learners, and in a desk, you find that more than 7 learners share the same desk. So the aspect of social distance is very, very difficult in some of these schools. Similarly, in this same school, DR Congo Primary School, when I was interacting with the head teacher, she also expressed the challenge of issues of sanitizers. You talk about the temperature guns. They're saying that they only have 3 temperature guns compared to the total enrollment of over 2,000 learners. So every morning when they subject these learners to mandatory screening, sometimes it takes much more time for them to complete the entire exercise, and this means that the start time of lessons are also affected. So this is really the update I can bring for you right here from the border districts of Koboko, where duty has called me this afternoon. We shall bring you the comprehensive details of this story in a subsequent news bulletin, that is to say NTV Akaungezi and NTV Tonight.